new ice machine. Yes, I love ice. There's not much ice in prison. Most facilities don't have ice. Like a cold drink, like everybody else. Takes it for granted, 18 years with virtually no ice, yeah, you kind of crave ice. So I got out, I looked forward to ice. Shauna bought an ice machine for the house. I was forbidden from using the ice machine. You know, a lot of things you can't do or have here. I don't know if ice is against their religion, I don't know.
Mark,
Yeah,
did you get out the ice machine?
hang on.
I've been storing it downstairs. Did you get it out?
No, wasn't me.
Well, that means Bill has gone down the stairs, which I told him not to do, and he's brought the ice machine up here. I do not understand why he is so rebellious to follow the rules. Soon after Bill came, he was wanting ice. We don't have our freezer hooked up to the water system because we don't use city water. So I bought a small unit and make ice cubes. Made a bunch of ice cubes, filled up the ice tray in the freezer, and he can get ice that way. The ice machine is pretty expensive, and I don't want him messing with it. He doesn't take care of things. I'm upset that Bill went down in the basement and found the ice machine and brought it up and used it without permission. He directly went against my instructions, and I think it's just disrespectful.
Hi, Sharon. I'm enjoying some ice. We didn't have it in prison. What do I look like? I don't know how to operate a freaking ice machine. This is like one button. You fill it with water and push a button. This is just a textbook example of her controlling nature. It had to be put away if she didn't have company. Never mind that I was living there and I like ice. But you can't keep a man from his ice. You still got my meat over there?
Yeah? You want them?
Let's keep it in your freezer for me. I can't bring it back over here yet.
Okay.
Mark and Shauna have a next-door neighbor named Sharon. We've grown very close. When she found out I was not allowed to eat meat at that house, she came over with a plate of fried chicken. I would actually buy meat in the supermarket and ask her to hold it in her freezer because with all their restrictions and rules, I couldn't keep it in Mark and Shauna's house.
And look here, I've told him over and over that he puts the tin cans and glass and cardboard in the recycle. There's a can. I'm gonna go put it in front of his door. You know, maybe he'll get the hint that I'm not putting his stuff from there to there anymore. The past few weeks have been really bad, and Bill is just not doing what he's supposed to do. He's disrespectful, argues with me like every day about stuff. He has not gotten a job. He really has done nothing. He hasn't accomplished anything that we know of. I'm really upset with Bill because everything that goes on in this house, everything that we do, he tells his girlfriend, this is my home, I love my home. Mark and I love this. We've made it the way we wanted, and it's not a place of peace to come anymore. Honey, would you carry that ice machine back downstairs? We need to put it somewhere else. If you could find a different place to put it. I'm not making him any ice tonight. He's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. That's his punishment. It's ridiculous. It's like a teenager. I'm gonna look and see if there's anything else he's not following the rules on again. Okay, honey, here's the list.
Well, it's well over 2,000 already.
I'm at the end of my rope with Bill. We've given him more than 100% of effort in trying to help him, but he won't help himself. I've been keeping a tab of everything that I've expended out on Bill in clothes, shoes, cologne, other items that he wanted. He was very forthright in saying that, you know, once he got a job and got money coming in, that he would pay me back for everything that I had purchased for him. And he still doesn't have a job. And Mark and I are just wondering, are we really ever gonna get paid what he owes us? He wanted more clothes, and so I took him to Burlington and a shoe place and, you know, got him three new pairs of shoes and,
I bought him shoes.
You did?
Yeah.
He didn't tell me that.
So far, we've paid for just about everything for Bill. We really didn't get into it for the money, but he is really not contributing to the household. It's really adding up, and at some point it's got to stop.
Toilet paper, I haven't added that on, but he's using an excessive amount. And I'm like, Bill, what do you do with 24 double rolls of toilet paper in a month? We don't use a fraction of that. We use like 2 rolls in a week.
You know, toilet paper rolls have disappeared at the rate of about 1 a day. Coming upstairs to take more and more is really ridiculous. I have no idea what's going on in Bill's bathroom, but he certainly eats a lot of meat when he goes out, and maybe that has something to do with his toilet paper usage.
This is really frustrating that I feel like when I'm not here that he's gonna use whatever he wants, he's gonna do whatever he wants. I'm done with this.
What's going on, Bill?
You won't believe all the crap that's been going on here. It's getting to be a bit much, wearing on my nerves. A lot of drama with especially with Shauna.
What happened?
It's not easy, you know, but I knew I need to watch my P's and Q's around here because I'm on parole still. But I didn't, come here to be verbally abused, basically. That's what's going on. Mark, said he kept a ledger of my toilet paper use. And it was like, I'm like, what are you, freaking crazy? Who the hell keeps a ledger of somebody else's toilet paper use? I use toilet paper. What is it? Why are we even discussing toilet paper? So I made this video, and I just vented. I was just venting a lot of frustration that day. I've never showed him the video yet.
More toilet paper. Mark, Shauna, you have plenty of toilet paper until you sell a house in 30 years, or maybe when you both move on to your next spouses, you can explain why there's so much extra toilet paper here that you had a house guest that made sure you were amply reimbursed for all the toilet paper he used.
I absolutely feel betrayed by this version of Shauna. I didn't come to Indiana or to this household to be manipulated or be left in fear all the time because of what control or rules she's putting on me.
To tell me you're keeping a log of how many I used since I moved in and I can't have any more toilet paper, that's okay. We can move on. You guys pray for me. I'll pray for you. It's time to end this charade.